Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Storm Silver Nuzlocke. This is part 35 and we're here with a little bit of a team recap this episode because we have a new team member fully leveled up at level 59 along with every other member of our party. But we're going to go through this one by one because there have been some moveset changes, mainly on two Pokemon in particular. I don't think any other changes have happened to any of the rest, but Lugia and Cradily have had some major changes. So to start off with, we have Carmex, the Zap Cannon Blastoise, holding the Nevermelt Ice, which maybe we could replace. But at the same time, Ice Beam power is nice, so we'll keep it as is. With Ice Beam, Zap Cannon, Surf and Iron Defense. In terms of its stats, it was the bulkiest Pokemon on our team. That's no longer the case. That is definitely no longer the case. We'll get to that. We have Ampharos, our calm-natured Amphi the Ampharos with the Bright Powder, with Focus Blast, Thunder Wave, Signal Beam, and Discharge. With the ability Static, that's paralyze things, same as before. We have our new Virox the Cradily. Strangely named, I know, would work better if it was a poison type perhaps, but this is what it is now. Bold Nature, with the Miracle Seed for the time being. I did debate Quick Claw, but Miracle Seed I think is going to be more useful considering we're going to a Water-type gym in just a little bit. Cerulean, I think the Miracle Seed will come in a little bit more useful there, we'll see. With Confuse Ray, Amnesia, Strength, and Energy Ball. Confuse Ray, I know, a little bit weird, but at the moment, it doesn't have anything better, okay? Don't worry though, it learns Earth Power at level 96. Just a few more levels, am I right? Yeah, its moveset's not great, but it does have some nice defenses. It does have strength despite being a negative attack nature because it didn't learn any move like Power Gem or Ancient Power. I think it may have tried to learn Ancient Power as a Leap, but as a Leap I was not paying attention, and I may have missed moves, but oh well. Also has Storm Drain, so we are immune to Water-type attacks, which is going to be very, very useful considering we're going to Cerulean, as I said before. Flareon, I don't think has any changes, but it did try to learn Flare Blitz. So I did decide to keep with Fire Fang, because obviously recoil is a horrible thing. I don't want to play with no recoil. Decided to keep Fire Fang. If it got us to level 58, I think it learnt it. If it got us to level 58, then we can probably go with it till the end. I don't think we need to change Fire Fang. I don't think Fire Fang is the problem. We'll keep it as is. Other than that, no changes though. We have our jolly-natured Lugia, probably the biggest change I want to say. Obviously, Cradily a big change because it's new, but holding the Lucky Egg because this thing takes forever to level up. Forever, and I mean that, it takes so long. Jolly-natured with Psychic, Waterfall, Fly, and Punishment. The reason for this is it's a physical attacker, so I taught it Waterfall. It's probably the strangest one. Instead of Hydro Pump, we have Waterfall now. A little bit lower base power, but it can't miss. It has a chance to flinch, which is nice because we outspeed a lot. It doesn't miss, that's the main thing about it. I taught it Fly over Aeroblast because Fly is useful as a HM. So we don't have to go to the Pokemon Center and get Fly Slave out and all that good stuff. That's kind of annoying to do every single time. Plus it's physical. And while it does have a very, very, very slightly lower base damage, it's physical rather than special, and its mischance is exactly the same, so it seemed like an improvement. And I also taught it Psychic instead of Rain Dance, because Rain Dance isn't really too necessary. Yes, it synergizes well with our Blastoise, but it's not that worth it. And I kept Punishment just in case someone wants to set up on us. It's unlikely, but just in case. And its stats, Defense. It's got beautiful defense. At one point when this Pokemon leveled up, it got a +8 special defense, and that was beautiful. To go from like, I think it was 204 special defense to like 212, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That makes the level up feel really rewarding, so I do like this Lugia. And finally, we have Sapphire the Dragonite, holding the King's Rock, Hasty Nature, with no changes as far as I am aware. Wing Attack, Dragon Dance, Earthquake, and Dragon Rush. So, I do kind of like our team. I think it's moving in the right direction. I feel as though we could maybe do with another attacking move on Cradily, but we don't get Earth Power just yet. Now, I did come over here already and battle these trainers while I was grinding, because I was a little bit worried to start off with. I thought, maybe these trainers are going to be a really high level. Maybe I'll get wrecked. Maybe I should wait, and then I battled one of them, and they had like, I mean, they were level 57, so their levels were on par, but they have things like Calm Mind and Infernape, so, Nothing too crazy. We do have Deoxys? Deoxys? You wanna pop out right here? Blastoise feels an odd presence around this area. There doesn't appear to be anything though. No, there appears to be a Deoxys. Can I actually get a Deoxys right now? Alright, so we have meteorites from space, yeah. Okay. Every time I stand on this center spot coming from the top, I think it's gonna activate this, maybe then. Okay. I know that Storm Silver does have every single Pokemon in the game, because your final aim of this game is to capture Arceus, which only appears when you get every other Pokemon, I believe. You have to catch every other Pokemon. So that's definitely going to be a challenge. Now we do have a Route 3 encounter, because I got to here and then stopped. Because I saw grass and was like, that's an encounter. So let's go ahead, get our encounter. Route 3, don't be a Jigglypuff. Don't be a Jigglypuff. Don't. I knew. This is the Jigglypuff route. This is next to the girl with her Jigglypuff in, you know, red and blue, that one. Or Fire Red and Leaf Green. Mix those two together. But yay, Jigglypuff. I'm gonna hit it with Zap Cannon because that paralyzes it, right? Right, and then we'll catch it nice and easy. Why is this route always a Jigglypuff curse for me? Every single time. Every time. We get Wake Up Slaps, it's doing like no damage. It gets killed, but it's not evolved. It's not evolved. It's not evolved. Am I sad? No. No, I'm not, but we have items. Okay. We get ourselves a big root. Now that would be really useful if Cradilly learned Giga Drain through level up. But it doesn't. It learned Energy Ball as the only grass type move it learned through its entire leveling, and it learned it at level 56. So it's not looking good. It's not looking good. I don't think we're going to be getting any Giga Drain, which is kind of upsetting because it is a really useful move. But this is where the trainers I have in battle begin. So let's go ahead, get the speed up button on, and tear our way through some trainers. Machoke, not even fully evolved. Okay, with the scary face. Alright, strange. Hippowdon wants to come in though. Do we want to use Virox straight away? Yes. Yes, I do. Give me that special defense buff. We can hit you with an energy ball. It just straight up kills. Look at this power. Sensing Clefable. I didn't think about Clefable! I messed up. We could have potentially had an Espeon. I forgot about that trade. It's okay. It's okay. We can go back. We can do that at any point. Clefable is a reasonably easy Pokemon to get because it would just take a Moonstone. I can do that trade at any point. I will get us an Espeon, okay? Even if we never use it, I want an Espeon rather than a Clefable, okay? The Superpower does take out the Clefable though, nice and easy. I did want to leave that off for speed up just in case. But we take it out nice and easy, and we do actually have more trainers. Ah. Well, you definitely want here. The other trainers, sure, I can understand being added, but you definitely want here. You're a fighting trainer as well. I should have let off with my Dragonite. I should have Fire Punch on the Blastoise. This route is weird, okay? It's a weird route. I don't know. We're gonna go into Lugia, because Lugia's gonna be like the perfect Pokemon against any fighting type you send out. Primate, Fly. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought about your Pokemon right there. That's exactly what I thought. We're gonna Superpower the Vigoroth though. Just stop telling him what I thought. Take the Vigoroth out nice and easy. Breloom wants to come in. That's another Pokemon I can just hit with Flying type move. Or I can even Psychic. Weak Pokemon. Very weak. But I do like the fact that we have Lugia at a point where we can actually use it now, because to be honest, it was very underleveled. Had like no EVs on it, because obviously we hadn't used it in any battles. Now, thankfully, that isn't the case. So we have a much stronger Pokemon, and having more Pokemon to switch into is going to be useful. Now, I led off with Cradilly because I thought he was going to have Rock and Ground types. That's not the case at all. We don't have any ground types, and plus this Pokemon would kind of destroy us with a Flash Cannon. So we will just happily swap out into our lovely Dragonite. He's going to go for Mirror Shot, which is like base 65, so it's fine. We'll live that just fine. and then we can return the favor with this beautiful Earthquake, and watch this Magnet Zone lose 18 of its life bars. I like it. It's probably not going to be living unless there's a Focus Sash. We saw Brock had a Focus Sash on his Onix. There's no Focus Sash. But that does bring up the point, actually, that these gym leaders can have items. Which I hadn't been thinking about. But that could actually be really scary. If there's a random Choice Scarf on a Pokemon and you don't expect it, that could definitely lead to a death. So maybe that's something to keep in mind. I'm not going to play around it. I'm not going to play around every single Pokemon potentially having a Choice Scarf. That would be a little bit silly. But it's something to keep in mind. If there's a Pokemon that really fits well with a Choice Scarf around Pardus, then maybe we will play around as if it might have an item, but who knows. Comment wants one Hydro Pump. No, I like Surf. Surf is a really good move. Surf is an absolutely great move, to be honest. Something you can do, and this is only like, this isn't like the end-all be-all rule to follow, but Hydro Pump has base 110 power and 80 accuracy. One thing you can do is you can combine the two numbers of power and accuracy combined, like 110 power and 80 accuracy, that goes to 190 combined, and then you can compare it against Surf, which is 95 power and 100 accuracy, which leads to 195, therefore making it seem a little bit better. It's a little trick you can do. It's not always useful. Obviously there are some moves you want, Zap Cannon, which sometimes you just want for fun, but you know, it's a nice little trick. Either way though, last person on this route before we get to that lovely Pokemon Center with his... No. I don't trust the wheezing. You're gonna have self-destruct. You are. It's a move you're gonna have. Because coughing has self-destruct. Wheezing gets self-destruct. If Pokemon is living it, it's Lugia. Lugia with its massive defenses. Maybe I could have Iron Defensed, but I also wanted to be in Lugia, because that way we can return with a Psychic and potentially just one-shot. Which I do like the sound of, because this Psychic one-shotting would be music to my ears. It really would. That's really nice, that's really nice. That removes a lot of threat. Lugia with its massive defenses and having enough offense to take it out, that's nice. I approve. I very much approve. And against Makago, we will Earthquake. I could Waterfall with Lugia actually, but oh well. It doesn't matter, as long as it's 4 times super effective, I'm pretty sure it'll get the job done. If it lives now, or it has an Air Balloon, be Air Balloon. Okay, it's not Air Balloon. If it was an Air Balloon Makago, I would be very surprised. I'd like it in a way, because, you know, all we'd have to do is pop it, though it is a Rock type. You know, actually, no, I'm glad it isn't Air Balloon. I take that back, it's fine. I don't need to make things hard for myself. Okay, let's not do that. Fire Breather, though. Oh. Okay, can you not ring every single time you buy something with my money? You're terrible with this, jeez. Oof. I still kind of want to keep that theme going of sending our money away, though, because there's a chance of stuff like Choice Bands and Choice Specs. Choice Specs on Ampharos may be somewhat viable. Then again, paralyzing things with Discharge and stuff like that, it's somewhat viable. It's something to keep in mind. It's an item I wouldn't mind getting. You know, there are also other Pokemon that we might be able to use at a later date. They could benefit from it, so I'll keep the options open. Many trainers are visiting the mountain. You never know what wild Pokemon you'll encounter. I like the sound of that. It is very important to recover your Pokemon at a place like this. Don't forget to make a record of your progress, either. Okay, I'm good. Oh my. I remember there was nothing built here when I climbed the mountain. Things change, and it's getting more and more convenient. No one's selling me a Magikarp? Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. I was ready. I was ready for it. It's definitely an item on that back rock, because it's so blocked off. But I'm not concerned with any of that. Instead, the only thing I'm concerned about is going ahead, entering this cave and getting ourselves a new encounter within Mt.Moon. We do already have a... No, go away. Go back to Johto. Go back to Johto. I didn't think you were going to even be here. I'm not going to lie. I didn't think he was here at all. But, okay. Hey, Carlos. You're here in Kanto too? Nope. I'm back in Johto. You should go there too. Some of the trainers here are tough, which makes it easy to train my Pokemon. Carlos, I know that you are strong, but I can't help but challenge you. No, please, no, don't, no. No, come on, no, don't. Just go away. Alright. Rival battle. Alright. We hit Zap Cannon. Actually, Ice Beam. We hit Ice Beam. Or do we want an Iron Defense on the first turn? I'm just gonna Ice Beam. I'm just gonna Ice Beam. I think this is the play. I think we can definitely live an attack, no worries. Brave Bird, yes, it will hurt from this Honchkrow. But I think... Interesting, but I'm just gonna full heal that because we outspeed. So the next turn will just be different. It's gonna double team. Thunder Wave, double team. Who taught you these tactics? Who taught you these tactics, huh? I don't like them. I don't like these tactics. Thankfully we hit the Ice Beam. Whew, okay, I'm glad we went for 2 Ice Beams rather than Zap Cannons, because hitting Zap Cannons with double teams up, that's a scary game I don't want to be playing, so okay, this is fine. Electivire wants to come in though, and we have something for that now. We do. We have Earthquake. Because there have been times when we have been a little bit worried about the Electivire. But now, we can just go in and Earthquake. I'm really hoping there is no Ice Punch outspeed. We outspeed. This Earthquake should kill. Our attack is nearly 200 on this Dragonite. It's 197. And we're a level up. Electivire's physical defense is worse. Okay. Just have to keep telling myself all of the good things that make it seem in my favor to make myself less worried, okay? Are we going to hit over 200 attack right here? Plus, look at those stat increases. Plus 5 attack, plus 5 special attack. I like it. 202 attack. It's not what Timmy had, I'll admit that, but still, it's good. It is very good. Against the Kingdra, though, we can go into Ampharos. We have done this matchup many times. We know we win the matchup, even if he crits his highest base power move, so we have nothing really to worry about. We can quite happily just go for the discharge. Something I didn't mention before is that Ampharos did actually try to learn Power Gem, but it's only base 70 power in this game. So I decided against it and actually decided to keep Signal Beam, because it has had its moments where it has been useful. So I decided to keep it. This Kingdra does have Surf though, which actually I think I mean, personally I prefer, because Hydro Pump crits are scary and I don't want to play with them. But it's also better for him because he can't miss. So, this is a win for both of us. Do I want to heal right here? I'm just going to discharge. I thought he might heal. That's why I considered healing myself. But he didn't. Okay. Okay, and we hit our moves. Okay, all good. But still, even if he did heal, the discharge would have been the play, because then we had our chance to paralyze. Probably worth. Typhlosion wants to come in, though. Part of me is like, use the new Cradilly. Look, you have a Cradilly. Use the new Cradilly. Yeah, hit him with a Rock-type move. But let's just go into Carmex. He had something super effective against us before. He had Thunder Punch before. Have you learned that Thunder Punch is stupid yet, or are you going to Thunder Punch me? Focus Miss. Okay, he lands the Focus Miss though, so Focus Hit in a way. That shouldn't do too much. Doesn't do too much at all. We're going to hit him with Surf, he's going to drop. We're going to go for another Surf. He's going to Fire Blast, miss. We'll skip through this a little bit, because I do kind of want to get to Cerulean Gym this episode. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. It's going to be not really very likely, but we'll see. Alakazam. Bite? Lugia. Lugia has Punishment. Punishment is super effective. And Fly. Lugia just isn't gonna die to this thing. That's my thought process right here. We have like 5 million special defense. We'll hit you with Punishment because it can't miss. And should still do a really good amount. Please Calm Mind. The funniest thing. Please Calm Mind. Shadow Ball. Okay. He does have the tech to hit super effectively, but I expected that. I honestly expected Thunderbolt or something. That was a crit. That was a crit. Which means it's worth potioning, because he can't do any more damage than that. If that's his crit, then we are fine. Yeah, that's him non-critting. Look at that. Special defense, okay? If he'd have hit another one of my Pokemon with a super effective move, or a crit psychic, we might not have lived. I think Lugia was the right play. There we go. Okay. And we gained stats. So much stats. Such good stats. No, like, +7, sadly. But still, stats. And against Gengar, this is why I wanted to keep Flareon around for, because we can just go into Flareon and we can bite. We did this before. We know it worked out. We outsped before. This time, we don't. We don't outspeed him this time. He does get the poison, but that just makes us stronger. That just makes us stronger, sadly, for that Gengar. Gengar goes down. We do take him out nice and easy. Okay. I was a little bit worried going into that fight. I was a little bit worried, but nope, it seems like we are good. My training's still not good enough. My Pokemon are so weak, it makes me frustrated. But I can feel that they're getting better after each battle. They're still too weak. I need to give them more training. I know. I should take them to the Dragon's Den. See you, Carlos. Dragon's Den. Where are you going? That's not the way. Are you spending more of my money? Some people... Hey, do you want me to save your money? Oops, I spent 5 million yen on berries. How? How do you do that? How do you spend that much on berries? Weird. It's so weird. Although, to be honest, we might actually be able to use some berries at the Cerulean Gym. We might be able to use some Yachi berries, because a lot of water types get ice moves, and we have some Pokemon that are weak to ice. Either way, though... Alright, that's not our encounter, because we already have a Clefairy. So that's Dupes. But our Mt.Moon encounter is right around this corner. Is it literally right around that corner? That's Dupes, thankfully. Okay, that's... How comes the hard part of finding an encounter? Why has it been so difficult for us to find encounters? I mean, I guess we could try and get to the lower levels of Mt.Moon. That's also the way we're meant to go. I'm gonna use a repel. Let's do this. Let's try and get to a lower level of Mt.Moon. Because we haven't really done this much. But let's try and get ourselves a rarer encounter. Or is it higher levels of Mt.Moon? Oh, I forgot about this. I forgot about this. Look at this. Oh. Oh. It never ends. This is our life now. Clefairies, what are you... Why are you fleeing? Am I that scary? Oh. He left some poop. We have Clefairy poop. It was pretty obvious what that was gonna be, but you know. That is Clefairy poop. Fun fact. A moonstone is what Clefairy poops out. And then they rub it all over themselves and evolve into Clefable. Can we just pretend I never said that? Let's pretend I never said that. Okay, great. Item. We do find ourselves some money. Okay, great, wonderful. I do kind of like the music here. It's kind of therapeutic. But still, wait, is this actually a route or not? Is that just Route 4? Let's just quickly check. It's still Mt.Moon, actually, so we could get a Mt.Moon encounter with a tree, but that feels weird. I don't want to do that. So let's just go ahead. I guess we do have to get our encounter in here, sadly. So we'll see what we can get. Obviously, we can't get a Golbat because Dupes. Golbat is Dupes, as we've said. I think the sprite glitch just occurred, so we're going to black screen. Yep, okay, let's save and quickly relaunch this. And we're back in Mt.Moon. ready to go ahead, get ourselves an encounter. Maybe I won't speed up because then we won't have the glitch happen. How about that? How about that? We... Die. That's my opinion of a Parasect, okay? That's how I feel about getting that as my encounter. Right, screw that. No Mt.Moon encounter for us. Let's get a Route 4 encounter instead. We have plenty of encounters. Okay, I probably could have been able to skip this, but oh well. We'll quickly battle this person and their Ampharos with our Earthquaking, our beautiful, beautiful Earthquaking Dragonite. To be fair, our team is pretty stacked actually when I think about it, because we have a Dragonite and a Lugia. Like they're two very powerful Pokemon in terms of their base stats, so I definitely feel the love. No item in the middle here? Okay. Let's run past you. Anyone I can skip, I kind of want to skip. There's an item. My greed for items is way too large. Okay, let's just go past this person. You have a fire! Beautiful. Swaps into Roserade, actually. That's not even that bad of a play. We can go into our Dragonite, though. Eat that Petal Bounce, hit back for Wing Attack with our beautiful base power. Fire it comes back out. We can hit you with a Wing Attack, because it'll still kill. Rapidash wants to come in. We're going to hit you with an Earthquake, because this is Dragonite's time to shine right here. Hell yeah. There we go. And let's see what item we have earned with our efforts. I mean, that's actually not bad, but it's not good. Who still has EVs that they can get? I would assume... I don't think Lugia's full. No, Lugia's not full. Okay, good. I was going to say, if it was maxed EVs, then that would be crazy, because, you know, it only had one grinding session. It's not been with us for, like, the entire game. But we can get our Route 4 encounter. So let's put Ampharos in front, because we should be able to Thunder Wave this one. It shouldn't be a Rock type, or a Ground type, sorry. So we can hit it with the Thunder Wave. Route 4 encounter is going to be... That's Dupes, because we have a shiny version of that, which is much more beautiful. Get out of my face, you boring normal Fearow. You are nothing like Oh, I hate everything right now. I was trying to say that the Fearow is nothing like our makeshift Hollow. I couldn't find the word for some reason. Right. Jigglypuff. Let's just catch you. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Let's get you in this Ultra Ball. Okay, right. Fine, fine. Jigglypuff, let's get you in this Pokeball. I get it. Before I was overestimating you. You don't want to feel overestimated. You only want... What ball do you want? Listen here, Jigglypuff. What ball do you want? Okay? I will just focus miss you. Alright? Just to inflict fear in your soul. I won't hit it, but I will inflict fear. Okay, you want a Great Ball. Feeling great today. I understand that. Okay. Jigglypuff, what do you want to be called? The balloon Pokemon, looking into its cute round eyes, causes it to sing a relaxing melody, inducing its enemies to sleep. We will call you... Let's just call you Puff, because that way it can be a SpongeBob reference and a Jigglypuff reference, and it fits because you're a female, so it's fine. There we go. Cerulean City, we have made it though. We have made it to Cerulean City. And you know what? I am going to take on the gym. We're going to go for another gym in another episode. I'm feeling it. I am feeling it. We could also just get every encounter from around here, which sounds more fun. Although our encounters have been pretty bad today, but still, we'll see. My Slowbro and I make an awesome combination. Slowbro, show me your Psychic. Slowbro Psychic hits hard. What, did it hit me in the face? Hit me. Slowbro is full of fighting spirit. Slowbro, full of spirit? What is that? Can I get a second bike? Acro bike? Can I do bunny hops? A long time ago, the cool boy rode my bike around. That started this entire bike boom. Then I decided to open a branch at Goldenrod City. And they started selling like the wind. But no one comes to this shop anymore because of that. All they have left here is a bicycle pump. Should I start selling inflatable tubes? Please? I'll take some, you know? Sounds good. Sounds good. Sadly, no acro bike. I like this. It's so much more open. I like this new, improved Kanto region. It's much more open. There's no cut trees everywhere. I like it. Let's see what we have had bought for us. We get Tanga berries. A muscle band? Muscle band? That is just for all physical moves, right? What's Dragonite holding right now? King's Rock? Sure. Sure. You know what? We haven't really had any flinches with the King's Rock yet, because it's either we killed them with the move, or we swap out. That's pretty much how Dragonite is felt. That or we would set up a Dragon Dance instead. So I think the Muscle Band just makes us a little bit more likely to kill Pokemon. Is that a shiny Zubat? No, it's just a different shade of blue. I thought it was shiny for a second. Ah, I'm so happy. Okay. Sure. My husband lives happily with Pokemon he got through trades. I lived happily having such a great husband. He likes traded Pokemon. Okay. I'd expect the opposite. Surely you'd like your own Pokemon. You wouldn't want to trade your Pokemon away. I mean, maybe if it was with a close friend, so you would have known the Pokemon in the Pokemon universe, but weird. Are you collecting Kanto badges? And I just, as the silent protagonist of this game I say nothing but nod my head and run away. I like it. There was an accident of some sort at Route 9, okay. What do we have over here? Oh! It's the dig place. I heard that some shady character is skulking about. I won't stand for it if it turns out to be a thief. We were held up by robbers before. I remember. I was there, in a way. In a weird way, I was there. Yeah, I know everything you do. The Cape in the North is a good place for dates. Girls like it. Just between you and me, Misty, the gym leader, is sometimes there at the Cape. Guess I don't stand a chance. Oh, do we actually have to go over there? I didn't even think about that. But maybe. What about you? I heard of a cave that had a horribly powerful Pokemon in it. That's why I came here. Are you? My dowsing machine is responding. Do I have a dowsing machine? I don't know. I'm assuming he means over here, though. No? No? Where is his item? He has said there is an item. It's my job to find the item. Really? 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 Item? Okay, yep. Ampharos, I know you're happy, okay, but like, screw the item. Never mind. No one cares about the item. Is this still Nugget Bridge? No? Can you leave us alone? I'm building a chemistry between us and it's finally working. Okay then. We can get a Route 24 encounter though, which I'm kind of hyped for. We can finish this up with encounters. I'm cool with encounters. I'm cool with encounters. That's a pretty good encounter, actually. A Gardevoir? That's pretty good. Or a Gallade. We have a Dawnstone. We can have a Gallade. Ooh. Gallade isn't gender-based. One thing that I always think is a common misconception, but it never really is. I would understand if people thought Gallade is only for male Curliers, but it's not. They can be female, and I think you still get a Gallade. Or am I thinking of Frostlass? I might have that wrong. I don't remember. This is why I think it's a common misconception, because I don't know either. I can't remember if we can get Gallade. Can we get... If we evolve it, does it become male? I kind of want to go and find out. Oh no, I have to nickname it according on what I think... Oh no. Oh no. I kind of want to make this a Gallade, but at the same time... If I can't, then I'll mess up its name. Whoops. Let's call you... Let's call you... GY. Why did I go to Y? What name am I possibly going to get out of this? Okay, this is where the fun begins. Let's call you, right? Okay, this is not going to be a good name. Don't expect anything. Let's go to GY J, right? I'm feeling a J. This is going to be one of those weird names again. A J, right? And then from the J, we need a vowel. So we'll pick A. Jija. Let's call you Jijato. Yeah. Yeah, that's a name. Yeah. Do I feel proud of myself right now? No. No, I don't. Gyrato. Yeah, that one. It's a popular name that all the kids are going with, right? Yeah, I'm hip with the times. That's what everyone's called nowadays. Walking down the street, it's like, oh, there's a Gyrato, there's a Gyrato. Oh, it's crazy, crazy experience. But we will go ahead. It's a timid nature. You're definitely a Gardevoir, aren't you? I'm definitely making this a Gardevoir. I just want to see if we can use the Dawnstone, okay? That's all. Just for the sake of I can't remember. Can I Dawnstone that Pokemon? I can't. It does have to be male. Okay, right. It's fine. It's fine. We know now. We know. Don't know why I always forget that. Is it Snorunt can always become Frostlass, or is that... I've messed something up. Somewhere in my head, I've got something confused. I've got something confused somewhere in my head, and I don't know why. But I do also kind of want to go and grab a Route 25 encounter, if we possibly can. There's actually a guy in front of there, okay. There is a guy blocking the cave, so I'm assuming we can't just go and surf all the way to that right now. But obviously it's a place I want to go at some point, because, you know, it's potentially a Mewtwo in there. But I don't know if we can get to... Oh! Nugget Bridge has moved into Nugget Lane. Okay, you have an Oddish. An Oddish. Oddish. Just need to emphasize that. He sent out an Oddish first, okay? It's weird, alright? It's really weird. But sure. Do I actually have to battle 6 of them in order to get... We'll round this up with Nugget Bridge. It's fine. It's fine. If we aren't able to get all the way over there, it's okay. I would have liked to, but it's okay. We can actually take the Wigglytuff out with 2 discharges, which is nice. Nidoking wants to come in, so we can just go into comics. I am not using my Cradilly as much as I want to right now. I will admit that. I want to use my Cradilly more. So let's put Cradilly in front, okay? We'll do it. We'll force ourselves to use the Cradilly. This never leads to good things, but we'll do it. Here's number 3. He won't be easy, he said. Yanma, you're getting strengthed, okay? Boom. Destroyed. Look at this amazing Pokemon. Vaporeon? Yeah, we can stay in against that, and we can Energy Ball, because our physical defense may have dropped, but our special defense is still good. Look at this. We outspeed. We outspeed. We are a Cradilly, and we outspeed. It's weird, actually. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't feel like we should outspeed. Tangrowth can get hit by a Signal Beam, get hit on the special side, and live. No more of that, thank you. No more of that, thank you. I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to live. Okay, that worried me a little bit more than anything else that's happened in a while, but we're okay. We're okay. We will continue. I think we can get around to the left up there. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I think we can go and have an exploration. I can Earthquake you, so I will do that. Goes for the Mega Horn. I am very happy I swapped. But look at this speed that we are getting through in. We are tearing our way through this game right now, and I am kind of enjoying that. We're going to hit this Dragon Rush. I may have been a little bit overexcited right there. There was a real chance that that Floatzel had Ice Beam or Ice Punch. I will calm. I will calm. I will calm. I will calm down. Our encounter, though, for Route 25 is a combi! More bugs. We've had a lot of bugs lately. More bugs. Alright. Our encounters are just getting worse and worse. Just be honest on that. I feel like our encounters are getting worse. Maybe it's just me. We can live a Focus Blast. Can live a Focus Blast very well, actually. And we will just throw a Pokeball. And we catch the Combi in just a Pokeball, saving those Dusk Balls for any rare Pokemon we might see. The tiny bee Pokemon. At night, Combi sleep in a group of about 1,000 packed closely together in a lump. 1,000? Combis are a bit bigger than normal bees. 1,000 Combis is a large structure. I don't think Pokemon thought about what they were talking about. That's huge. That's a huge structure of Combis. It's terrifying. We will call you... Wamba. Today isn't a good day for names. Okay, I'll admit that right now. Today is not a good day for names. But let's finish up Nugget Bridge. Kinda Nugget Bridge. Number 5. There's 2 number 5s. What is this? I've been lied to. They betrayed me. We will Signal Beam and Ice Beam the Parasect and get that out straight away. Because as long as that Pokemon dies, they don't really have anything super effective for us. And we get 2 level ups, that's kind of nice. We can still Signal Beam the Kalia, Ice Beam the Kalia because I don't want to surf and hit my own teammate. Also has an Altaria. Ooh. I like the Altaria, but we wake up an Ice Beam. And then the final Pokemon. We will I guess we'll just Signal Beam just in case it lives this Ice Beam on very low health, but it's a Pidgeotto, it's not fully evolved. That was not really that terrifying. And then you are like the last 6th guy that's going to try and betray us with your... Get it away from me. Get that icky... I hate Porygon too. This isn't even Eviolite. This isn't even like a Stally Eviolite variant, and I just see it and I go... Get it away from me. I don't want to see that. Make it get away. Alright. But we made it through. You're going to give us a reward. You took on 1 more battle than you expected, but you won anyway. As promised, you win a prize. We get a nugget from Nugget Bridge. And then this guy's going to battle us all. Which honestly I did actually think. Earthquake Wall Ring. Stop. Okay. That was much more scary than anything else we've experienced in a long time. That made me a little bit afraid, I will admit. I actually want to set up a Dragon Dance right here. And I'm doing that because we got intimidated. So now this Earthquake should kill. Good. Ampharos wants to come in. Again, I'm going to stay in and we're going to Earthquake. We do take him out. This Dragonite is tearing through people lately. Dragonite got strong. Okay. And we can come up here, grab this item, which is a protein. It's not really that useful on anyone. Oh, no, okay. Hey Lugia, have some protein! That feels weird to me. But I think we will go... Misty isn't even at the cave. Or is she? No, she's down here at the cave. Either way, because we still have some stuff to do over here with Bill and all that stuff, we can actually round up this episode here. A little bit of a different spot. Why not? If you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!